What's going on, solid stuffers? I'm sitting here making my prepping for tomorrow, trying to make sure I get my smoothie done because I always do a smoothie at night, detox. And now I'm doing some squash right here, doing some yellow squash, and I'm going to be doing some zucchini in there too, some green, because I gotta make sure I get my vegetables on point. Anyway, I'm reflecting. Let me see if I can set this up a little bit better. I'm reflecting on the day, so I figured that I would video my reflections, because the day was on some BS. I mean, yeah, I went out there and killed it. That's a norm. That's expected. No, the problem is the people and the situations that were in my way. You gotta always be looking at your team and the people you associate with and how much BS they ass be on, right? Because the reality is, when you got a trajectory, you gotta stay on that trajectory. So, I'll have some fun and stuff with people. Like this morning, one of my business partners, I start making sales and shooting them to him, like a little mini competition. And the reason I did that is because I have a sales background. So when you're in the sales world, you know how the game go. You always competing. It's extremely competitive. Everybody using their different techniques, and everybody trying to hit that number. So basically on Mondays, I hit the ground running. I make sure that my pregame is on point, and pretty much when I go into 99% of my jobs, I already have my estimates ready. And the reason is because I pregame every scenario that I am aware of, so that when I present it to the client, it's as smooth as butter. That's called preparation, and that's how I go to business. And so that's why I can expedite at another level, but that's my model that I use. That's what works for me. I'm not saying anybody got to do what I do, but that's me. So people are always amazed that I can do X, Y, and Z in a certain amount of time. But the reason I'm like that is because I deal with things in systems. Everything that I do is a system, because it needs to be duplicated, and I need to be able to hand it off to the people. Because a long time ago, I realized nobody thinks the way I do. Most people don't move the way I do, and I don't expect them to. Now, with that said, I had a conversation with one of my subs, and I love him to death, but I swear, he the one that get on my last damn nerve. So I get a call from a customer that there's a wheel missing from the refrigerator, and that it was there before we did the work. So fine. So first thing I do is reach out to my sub, because he was there, I wasn't. I'm like, dude. And he said, oh yeah, I showed the lady. Then there was, from them chipping ice, they put a hole in the freezer. I said, did you take any pictures? I mean, like, dude, your word is irrelevant. And at the end of the day, when you deal in business, you need to document everything, whether it be your phone, through a vocal conversation. All my conversations with my customers are recorded, because I don't have time to repeat myself. And especially, like I had an issue with a warranty customer that was trying to get me to push the replacement button instead of repair, because they wanted a new appliance. Recorded. At the end of the day, I don't have time, because at the end of the day, like, why go gray when you can just be black and white? This is business. It's nothing personal. I'm not your friend. This is a business agreement. And I think that's where people get stuff mixed up. They want to roll with Miss Ward. They want to hang with Miss Ward. But if you're not qualified, you're not trained, and you expect me to pay you, and you know nothing, and you're not willing to put in the work and pay the dues, then we can't have a conversation, because everything I do, I wasn't trained. This is something that I had to learn and put myself out there to learn. So from my coaching sessions, I'm getting great reviews, and that's simply because I'm just telling people like it is. We're opening the books. We're opening the way they go to work. We're opening the way they go pre-gaming. We're dealing with the way you order parts, everything. Because at the end of the day, are you really doing business? Are you hustling? Do you know what inventory you actually have on the truck? Are you rebuying the same shit you already got? Like, let's keep it a buck. We all know that world. Can you find your twos? Like, it sounds elementary, but it all affects the bottom line. Like today, I was able to turn out a total of 12 jobs. Like, that's not what I do. That's not my area. But I wanted to do that because I had a couple of warranty jobs I needed to wrap up, because there's an algorithm that I'm trying to stay within. I want to make sure things are completed. I want to make sure things are submitted. I want to make sure I get maximum profit every time, and that none of my moves are questioned because I'm within those algorithms. Y'all gotta excuse me, that's my salmon. So the meal I'm prepping right now is so that tomorrow I'm on the grind and I'm not eating junk. I got some brown rice, boom boom boom, bang bang bang, and I gotta get this smoothie done. But at the end of the day, like I said, y'all gotta have a system. You know, I placed my Instacart order and I didn't even get any no damn cashew. Did I get cashew milk? I don't think I did. Let me double check. That's the last little bit of my almond milk. I'm trying to see. I thought I placed an order for cashew milk. But this is how it goes when you're out here grinding. Oh yeah, I got some cashew milk. Ooh, I was worried. Can't run out of stuff. Especially when you're trying to do what we do. So even this is a part of pre-gaming. Me making my meal the night before and making sure it's healthy so I can keep my energy levels at an optimum. Like, all this is planning. And that's what y'all don't understand. Like, you got to be consummate in everything you do. Peanut butter for my smoothie. This right here is what my trainer recommends. I have a subscription of this. It's great because I don't have to buy anything. It just shows up at my house. I love it. Then we're going to throw this in here with some peanut butter, bananas, and we should be good to go. And of course I'm going to throw my detox, but I'm going to try to do better because I'm telling y'all last week was sad. So this is my detox I'm doing right now. Let's see. Detox and sequence. So I got my immunity sea moss right here from my people Nelsie. It's got elderberry, goji, and Aussie. Fire. Health as well. Got my detox flush from Nelsie's. Right here, local, supporting the local businesses. Exactly. I'm just gonna put a little bit of this because I'm not about to have that problem I had. Get it all in there. Boom. Like I said, people ask how I do it all. This is what you see I'm doing now, exactly how I'm doing. I need to cook some damn broccoli. That's what I need to do. But like I said, you guys got to have a system. And you got to reflect on your day. And you got to recalibrate at all times. And the problem is most people, they're so busy clowning and playing life and playing business, they're not making the necessary moves to get their business truly on autopilot. Throw that peanut butter in there. Get it right. Sea moss. I know y'all be like, she put a lot of nothing now. And you gotta do what you gotta do, man. When I'm sleeping, I'm in recovery. I know my body's in recovery, so all the positive stuff I can put in to make that happen, that's what I'm gonna do. Better decisions every day. Better decisions. Got a couple of blueberries here. I gotta always throw that in. I should be good to go. So you should always have a system. You should know what fuel is optimum. Like for instance, I know what I need to eat, so my ass ain't running to get a Red Bull or sleeping throughout the day or not able to focus. I know what I gotta eat, how I gotta move in order for my mind to stay clear. You know what fuel you need mentally and spiritually to get it done. That's the difference. I keep telling y'all. I'm not better than anybody else, trust me. I just execute. It's not that hard, just focus. Yeah, I messed up, y'all. Lost a couple of like I said, anybody can do what I do, but you gotta have a system, you gotta be serious, and you can't be playing business. People always want to ask me questions and then they don't want to execute. Shout out to all my mentees. Man, I got a text message from one today that was like, look, I'm reviewing the Zoom calls, I'm reviewing that, and I'm going back over it over and over again, and I'm discovering more and more gems. Well, you know, they are studying for success. They paid for the session, they got a copy of it, and now they doing their thing. Points for them. That's how I know they serious. I ain't got to babysit them. A lot of times people come in and they want you to coach them and then want you to hold their hand. Like, yeah, we can do that, but you need to pay for that. Because the reality is, while I'm holding your hand, I'm missing my opportunities. I'm slowing down my business, so you got to pay for that. Shout out to my TK, to my buddy TK. I'm proud of him. He's got a ride along going on this week. But see, we all team win. We are team win. We'll be doing a recording tomorrow night. Looking forward to that, because that's what we do. All of us are bosses. We come together and talk our smack. Looking forward to hanging out with my brothers, EJ, Zach, and TK tomorrow night. Big fun. About to throw this peppercorn in here, boy. I take it to another line. Y'all better, this right here the game. Look, don't tell me I ain't never told you. Now, see that right there? That's that rainbow peppercorn. Fire! Bring that chef out in you. That's what I like to call ghetto gourmet. But like I said, I just wanted to kind of recap the day a little bit. You know, a little chit chat. Let y'all know how it really go down. You know? All you gotta do is focus and do what you need to do. That's why I live for that Vitamix, man. What? Done. So like I said, people, invest in yourself. Invest in what you eat, how you think, what you listen to. When I get up off this video, I'm going to go ahead and finish my prep for tomorrow, my pregame. I still got customers that hit me late night that need estimates. So, of course, yeah, I'll give you an estimate. You want me to order part? You know I need that deposit. It's that simple. This is business. This is business. Run your business properly, people. And remember, we offer coaching and consulting. Have a blessed night. Get it.